Hello, good evening. Thank you so much for joining Mr. Full Profit. As you guys know, today is Saturday evening. What we're going to be talking about, like I mentioned, there's a lot of great news that came in when it comes to Tesla. And I'm going to go ahead and break down exactly what's going on with Tesla and how should we be trading it. It looks pretty good on the downside, but we got to wait patiently to see which way it's going. We also have to pay attention to what Elon Musk has to say, okay? Because what's happening right now, Elon Musk, I'm gonna break down exactly what's going on with the news, so you could go ahead and see what's happening. As you guys can see here, Elon Musk demand for more Tesla control could weigh on the stock. So really, what's happening here? He wants to have full control, at least 50% control of the company, so that way he could go ahead and make some serious decisions. All right. So that could be a good news, and also that could be a bad news. But now, what's happening is that, of course, Elon Musk is an AI. We call him the main guy when it comes to our generation. So he knows he had great ideas, right, to open many companies. So, but the problem is that if you look at the stock, I want you guys to pay attention to the stock, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead show you exactly what's happening with Tesla and how should we trade Tesla. This is my Rebo platform, and this is my TD Ameritrade platform, which is Schwab. But now I'm gonna go ahead and break down the daily chart. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys could see what's happening, but I'm pretty sure you guys could have a better view of what's happening with the daily chart. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom it out a little bit more so you guys could at least see what's happening. 1 second here. Okay, now as you guys can see, this is an uptrend, right? Position since May of last year. Now if you look carefully, I'm gonna use my toolbar, my drawing toolbar. If you look at this pattern, all those are lower high. Okay, so as a matter of fact, I'll just put it here: lower high. Now, is the stock direction is on our favor? No. Is it in a downturn? Yes. As you guys can see, what's happening right here, it's really important that we pay attention. This is a high, this is a lower high, and this is a lower high. Now that become, let me go ahead and draw that one again for you guys. Okay, I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research as well. Okay, so look at this carefully. All these are lower high. Now, what we warn about is that when it comes to Elon Musk, every time he talk about a company or his company, it usually goes up or down. Now, it's almost the same thing that's going to be happening with coin. You know, with the rule on the SEC, on seeing that if they was going to get approved or not for BlackRock, all these big chains. So now, the next lower level that we have here, it's around 196, okay? So now we have to pay attention to Tesla. Tesla is already below a 45 moving average and a 2 moving average. So pretty much we consider it in a downturn. Point blank, simple as it is. We're not gonna go sugarcoat it, right? Now, if Tesla was able to pass 196, the next low is at 151. It's a big drop. From 212 to 151, that's not it. Again, this is one breakout that it needs to do on a downturn, and this is another one. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and extend my the range here so you guys can see better. Okay, for year. Let me change it just a little bit better here. Sorry about that. Let me try to get it to 3 years. Okay, simple as it is. The lowest that this is, remember what we're breaking out right now. Okay, I want you guys stay with me here. This is the lowest, right? At 199 is about 196. We want it to break out for a downturn so we could short it. Okay? If it surpassed that, we're gonna keep an eye around 150. The next lower after 196. Okay, is 150. Now, if it breaks below 153, we going to 100. That'll be an unbelievable time to buy for cheap Tesla. So we gotta keep an eye really on Tesla to see what's going on. So now, let's go ahead and see on a 1 hour chart. This is why I love my 1 hour chart. That 1 hour chart is what's exactly the best way to trade. Okay, we're gonna go to 180. It's a little too far out. Let me go ahead and adjust it. Okay, to 90. That's my adjustment. I just want you guys to see. Okay, this is what's happening. Remember, the easiest way for us to trade, we follow for the 45 EMA, right? Moving average, simple moving average. Okay, no. Simple moving average, correct. So now, every time it breaks below, as you guys can see here, Tesla from 252, it goes all the way down to 190. Now, it did the same thing here. It went up, above. Now it did a higher high. And now look, it broke below that area. Now, at 253, right? And it broke all the way to 212. That's about $50 run, 40 something. Now let's see this thing clearly better. Okay, I'm gonna get it closer for you guys. Now, there's something called 3-stage of reversal. We want the stock to go down on the 1 hour chart. Pay attention carefully. People keep calling me, asking me, is Tesla in an uptrend yet? No. Right now, Tesla is trying to find its consolidation mode. Okay? So now, I would say you could put your alert about 218 and 222. Now, if Tesla start going sideways and they start making a new high and they bounce down to around 220 or 222, around that range, then I would say we're going long for Tesla. All right? But as of right now, it's still selling off. The pressure is still on. So we need to pay attention to the market. Now, I have another questions that people were saying. How do you trade and always make profit? Look, this week alone, I'm going to be going option for Tesla because I see the opportunity, okay? As you guys can see here, right now, Tesla is consolidating. This is the aftermarket. The blue section, this is my Reboot platform that I'm using now, and it's under 1 minute chart. Now, under the Reboot, I have my moving average, I have my EMA, I have the super trend, and I have the VWAP. Now, do you need all that? No, you don't. Me personally, I kind of use it to kind of help me a little bit, okay? So now, let's go ahead and break down what's been happening on Tesla when it comes to daily trade. Remember, 1 week out, daily trade. So, for instance, right? Let's go ahead. Okay? Friday, before market open, Tesla hit so many resistance level, right? Around 208. You can see it here. One. Let me draw something for you guys so you guys can see. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Drawing tool. I'm gonna put a line. This is the range that Tesla been hitting so many times. Okay, it's around 208, right? Now, what's the high that Tesla did pre-market on Friday? All we doing is a recap, okay, team? It was around 212. Let's draw it. 212. Let's cross it all over there. I'm gonna show you a nice little trick. Now, team, if you was paying attention to the daily chart with the highs, pre-market on the 9th, as you guys can see, right? As a matter of fact, it was not under 19. It was under, yeah, under 19. So 4 o'clock came in around on the 19, 403. It hit a high. Now, if you're a good professional trader, you wait for the market to do its thing. It hit a lower. Let me see. Let's see what's the return on it. If you would have, okay. From 4 o'clock to 4:30, Tesla was about 2.370, 37%. Okay, not bad. Pre-market, if you would have traded. Now it hit a high. Now it bounced. Guess what it did now? From that point on, from the low end, as you could see, it was way oversold. Beautiful, guys. Now, let's draw it from 207 pre-market to 213. That's about, let's measure. That's about 2.5 again. So you guys see the difference, right? Let me show you guys. From here to here, so Tesla has a range of 2.5. Okay? This is the trick I want to teach you guys. How you should trade daily. Okay? Now, from 213, from the high point, when the market opened around 946, as you guys can see, overbought level. So that wasn't too bad to take a put position. We're going to measure again. We always want to keep measuring, team, to see your return. Even you would have taken it around here. 2.4, 2.5, 2.25. Boom. You would have made some good money. All right? So now, how do you take the trade? You put in the 1 minute daily chart. You wait for Tesla. Those are volatile stock. Tesla and coin. All right? Coin is the same, about the same. You trade those two companies on a 1 minute daily chart, and you wait for the highs, and you use the position. Now you see how my super trend is showing me sign, but the only difference what happened is that it's already left a little bit, at least I'll say about from 213 to 211. That's about $2 drop. So you would have missed out about $2. But me, I was able to see it because, of course, I look at my MACD and the volume and everything makes sense. But if you would have shorted, you would have got more. But you also could wait for the super trend to give you the direction, but you'll have a shorter return, of course, as you guys can see. So all you have to pay attention is to high and the low. If you do pay attention to that, then you have a better chance of winning. And you wait for the low. Always ratio 2-to-1, okay? That means that if I were to take the position around 2.7, the lowest I want to go is about 2.7, about 208. The lowest I would want to go is about 207.56. That's my stop loss, okay? So I just show you guys. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put in the 1 hour. It's the same thing, right? What's happening here, team? You guys could clearly see straight downturn under the 45 moving average. And guess what? We gotta wait for confirmation. I already put my alert at 222, 217. The moment that it start crossing up, start going sideways and start going showing me an uptrend position, then I'm gonna load up my contract. Okay, 1 week out, take as much profit, and once it give you 2.5 to 3%, you check out. All right, team. So now again, we mentioned about it. Tesla, Elon Musk supposed to be coming out with some news. What exactly was gonna be happening? What's his deal? But be ready. I'll keep you guys up to date with Elon Musk's move. But again, Tesla has a lot of opportunity, especially on the daily chart. I'm gonna repeat it again. Okay, the daily chart. You'll have the next low around 202, 194, 153 and 100. We need to for breakout. We don't know which direction the market is going right now with Tesla. So I say stay kind of put. The market is not going nowhere. So just go ahead and be patient. Wait for the stock to show you the direction, which way you want to go. And after that, we'll go ahead and take the position. All right. But Monday, I'm going to go ahead and take some position on Tesla. I'm not sure if it's going to be short or, or calls or puts. So we got to be diligent when it comes to trading. I'm going to change my strategy with options, and I'm going to show you guys how I'm making money with the options, calls, inputs. All right. So stay tuned. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe if you like my breakdown of what I'm showing you guys when it comes to trading. I would definitely appreciate that. You can show it to your friends, family members, share it. And that way I could get more, more content out to you guys. And I appreciate that. So happy Saturday evening, and I'll see you guys again. Thank you.